Hi, welcome. Today I will show you Amazon Sumerian. So we're in Management Console of AWS. We go down to see Amazon Sumerian. We click on it and it will direct us to this here. And we can create a new scene. Let's call it Demo. So right here is our Entities folder. This is where we can see the things that exist in our empty template. Right now it's just a default camera and 2 lights. Here's our backpack where all of our things that we had are stored. This is just a place where we can change how entities look and simple background changes. And we can import assets, and these assets are created by other users of Sumerian or the workers who make a pretty vast folder of all the Sumerian objects that you need. And also they're there so it's easier for yourself. So we can use a simple room right here. And after we click the room, we can click Add. The room would go on the left in your backpack. So you can bring your entity here. Well, you don't see the ceiling, but there does exist a ceiling. Now we're inside this room. And, well, it's quite simple, nothing much, but we have to remember that this room is a collection of entities. As you can see right here on the right. See, as we look in room, well, we can change the name, obviously, because this is quite a long name for a room. There are so many objects. There is ceiling, floor, door, patio, barn. Since it's quite empty, we can add in import assets and we can look for something like maybe a table. And it's right here, we pick this one out, click add, and we can move it in. Here's our table. We can maybe import something else. Let's import something like a chair. Well, we don't want to be sitting on nothing. We can import a nice looking chair. And we can move it right in. Right in. So how do we make these objects? Well, we can make these objects starting from the very basics. Let's create an entity. So in here, and we can let's make a doghouse. And we can copy this and create another wall. And we can copy this and create another wall and move it back. Alright, and obviously each doghouse needs a small ceiling. Okay. Alright. And we can also add some color onto the walls of this doghouse. This is now a wooden doghouse. We can also create a cone roof right here. We can move it forward, move it up. We can then change the texture of this roof. Currently our items are suspended in the middle of the air. We can now add a ground, so we can drag it over, change the size, to make it a flat and iPad-shaped ground. No one wants a house on concrete. Let's give it some grass for the floor. Nice. This is our house on grass. If we want a full view background, we can go into Import Assets, scroll towards the bottom where usually the skybox are at, click Add, and go into our backpack and drag the skybox into our skybox texture, and here's our simple skybox of lake and mountain. We can also add some effects. So on the right, we go into our environment and we click on particles snow. So once we add snow and we click play, we'll see that it is snowing. That's beautiful. If you have VR, you can definitely connect to this and you can play this, you can walk around, have some fun. You're all welcome to try this out yourself and create something, spend a couple hours instead of 5 minutes. And if you do create something, you can share it with us on the top right. There's a publish, and you can create a public link or host it privately. Well, thank you very much for viewing my demo, and Hope you've learned something and hope you try this out yourself. Have a great day. Goodbye.